Hello everyone, and welcome back again to my channel for another Gunpla review. And for today, we will be talking about the Master Grade Blitz Gundam, Nicole Amalfi's mobile suit as seen in the anime series Gundam Seed. Now let's look into the review. So here is the model kit built straight out of the box with some minimal efforts put into it. Stickers and dry transfer decals were applied to give some life to the Gundam's looks. And I have marked some of the panel lines to further highlight some of the model kit's details. Now, as to the building experience, building this model kit is relatively easy. Instructions are really straightforward and there were no complex parts. One of the cons of this kit is that this is highly susceptible to bad knobs. This is because most of the parts of the kits are not undergated. But even though some of the parts are not undergated, this kit will still have shelf presence in your display. Another nitpick that I can see in this model kit is that these upper parts of the front skirt armor tend to fall off easily. Also, the back section of the model kit doesn't line up pretty well no matter how hard you press it. And it can also be easily knocked over. One last nitpick here is that those red parts on the side skirts, those red parts do not lock very well in its place. I need to use a cement or liquid cement to lock it in. And I guess those nitpicks I have mentioned earlier are not really of a deal breaker since you can actually fix those with simple solutions. Now let's talk the accessories of this model kit. For our set of manipulators, first we have a tight fist type of hand, an open spread type of hand, a set of trigger finger type of hands, and a pair of weapon grabbing type of hands. The first accessory that we will be talking about is the Gundam's Trikeros shield. So this particular shield actually houses its three Lancer darts and one beam saber. So to deploy the Gundam's shield, all you have to do is attach this peg to the hole on its forearm like that, and once you have done that, you may now actually grab the shield's handle, then just attach it here. And what it actually does is it gives the illusion that the Gundam is holding it by the handle when in fact it is just actually attached to its forearm. As you can see here, the Gundam can actually hold the whole Trikeros shield with its arm fully extended without any weight issues. You can actually pull the pose that the Gundam has been doing from the anime series. The next weapon that we will be looking at is the Gundam's piercing weapon, the Gleipnir. Deploying the Gleipnir requires the use of this bendy wire and attaching it on the both sides of the two parts of the Gleipnir. So as you can see here, the Gundam can hold the whole weapon fully extended without any issues at all. Another feature of the Gleipnir also is its teeth, or the whole yellow section can be opened up and can be used as a grabbing weapon. The next weapon are the pair of beam sabers. The beam saber is actually stored inside the Trikeros shield, and you can actually make the Gundam wield it without removing it or making it handle in a more traditional way. And lastly, we have an action-based connector. Just attach it on the underside of the model kit. And once you have done that, you may now have the kit airborne in case you have any action-based stand lying around. Now let's look into the model kit's articulation, starting from the head down. As for the head, it can go up by this much, and it can go down that far, and it can go sideways like that, and it can rotate its head to the side like that. And as for its head, it has this what you call some chicken neck action. Going to its shoulders and arms, so its shoulder armor can be raised up like this, and the whole arm can be rotated 360 degrees, and the arm can be raised up by this much, and elbows are double jointed, and the wrists are your typical ball and socket, so it can rotate like this or like this. Another neat feature on this model kit is that it has some what you call butterfly joint. So what it does is its whole arm, or its whole arm can be pulled outward like that, so it can be moved forward by this much, and its shoulder armor has this some sort of panels which you can open up like this. There. So when you open it up, it will reveal some of the portions of the inner frame of the model kit. Moving on to its body. So its whole body can be twisted like this, and it can also be rotated like this, since it's just being connected by a ball joint there. And ab crunch is also pretty decent for this kit, so it can move forward by this much, and it can also lean backwards like this, and it can also move sideways like this. And since this is a master grade model kit, it has a mini pilot figure inside, so you just have to open this latch and you can actually see a glimpse of the mini pilot figure inside. Going to its backpack, so this thruster can be moved up and down, and its wings can be pulled up and down like that, and it can also go sideways like this. Moving on to its waist, so the front skirts can go up like that. The side skirts are somewhat limited, and the back skirt armor can go up by that much. So moving on to its legs, the whole leg can kick forward like that, can go backwards by that much, and can actually do some decent splits there. And it can also rotate like this, and its knees are double jointed, so there. And as you do that, you can actually see some of the details of the inner frame, so there. And going to its feet, so these parts can actually flip out like that, so there. And the whole feet can go side to side, and it can also rotate like this, can go downwards by this much, upwards not so much, and if you go back here, you can actually pull this section. Another neat feature on its waist area is that this whole section can be pulled downwards like that, and what it does is when you put back the whole leg to the model kit, it can actually give you more range when extending the whole leg. Posability is really great on this kit, and you can actually do all sorts of ridiculous poses with it. Now for my personal thoughts on this kit. Basically, this model kit is superb. From the looks, colors, articulation, and amount of accessories, everything is great. Sure, this kit may have some problems or flaws, but I think those problems are not really major. So, when you stumbled upon this kit, I highly suggest that you should really grab it and add it to your collection. And that's all for the review. If you have liked this content, please do leave a comment or like. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for more Gunpla related content. I will be seeing you again guys in my next model kit review. Thanks for watching!